Ibps Clerk Prelim. Then coming to this one, question number 66 to 70, these 5 are based on parallel rows. Now 12 persons are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 persons in one row and 6 persons in the other row. How many persons are there? Altogether there are some 12 persons. M, N, O, P, Q and R, they were seated in row 1 facing towards north. Now this is row 1, M, N, O, P, Q, R. And in row 2, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now in U, V, W, X, Y, Z, these are the persons facing south. Then Y is seated to the immediate right of W. Where is this Y? Y is to the immediate right of W. Now this Y and W are facing towards south. Y is to the immediate right of W means like this, isn't it? Y is to the immediate right of W. And 2 persons in between Z and Y. Now in between Z and Y, how many people are there? There must be exactly 2 people in between Z and Y. And the person who is seated opposite to P is an immediate neighbor of W. And next one, M is seated opposite to Z. X is seated to the immediate right of and opposite, N was seated to the left of, or O was seated second from one of them. Now this is the crucial information we have, isn't it? Then O, where is this O? O is third from one of the extremities. And O was seated third from one of the extremities. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the next possibility we have O is third from the right extreme. Now if you observe here, we have the entire information, isn't it? Because we don't have any definite information. Here this is the place where you have got a definite information, and from here we are starting, and 2 persons between O and P. Now P is here. Now in this case P is at this place. Now the person who is opposite to P is an immediate neighbor of W. Opposite to P is an immediate neighbor of W, W must be here. Now W is here and Y is to the immediate right of W, isn't it? And Y is seated to the immediate right of W, and in this case Y is here, and in this case Y is here. And there are 2 persons in between Y and Z, that must be here. Now here also there are 2 persons between Y and Z, that is here. Then the person, 2 persons, and the person opposite to P was an immediate neighbor of W. M was seated opposite to Z. Now M and Z are opposite to each other. Now here in the second case, and Z and O are opposite. And the second case got invalid. Now we have left with the first one. X is to the immediate right of V. X is to the immediate right of V, X and V. Then who is the person left over here? U is the person left over. X is to the immediate right of V, and opposite to Q, X is opposite to Q. X and Q are opposite. N was seated second to the left of R. And where is this N? N is seated, and N is to the, and N was seated to the left of R. N is seated to the left of R, N and R must be in these two. Are you getting this one or not? N is to the left of R. Then O was third from one of the extreme, 2 persons with no N. Now this is the final arrangement we have, and this is about question number 66 to 70. Then note on these two. మా దీంట్లో మీరు పర్టికులర్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయవలసింది ఏంటి చెప్పండి, రాదర్ దాన్ డైరెక్ట్లీ స్టార్టింగ్ విత్ దిస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. మా దీంతో మనం స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు, అట్లీస్ట్ దీంతో కూడా మనం స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు, అవునా కదా? ఎందుకంటే పాసిబిలిటీస్ పెరిగిపోతాయి. అండ్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఇంకెక్కడ మనకి డెఫినెట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ లేదు, ఇక్కడ మనకి డెఫినెట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. యూ షుడ్ ఆల్వేస్ ట్రై టు చెక్అవుట్ విత్ ద డెఫినెట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఫస్ట్. ఓకే, పజిల్స్లో మెయిన్ మనకి పజిల్ ఏంటి చెప్పండి, ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి. అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ ఆర్ కరెక్ట్లీ అండ్ థాట్ దట్ పాయింట్, then it would be very easy for you. Must have been together. Then next one 71 onwards. And 71 to 73, these they are based on syllogisms and the two and logically follows means first model. Some pads are plastic. These are the pads that are plastic, pad and a plastic. Some pads are plastic. All plastic are color. This entire plastic is color, and all colors are light. This entire colors is a part of it. Some plastic are pad, definitely. Some pads are not light. As of now, some pads are not light. These are the pads that are not light. Two in. If false or into all pads are light, either Roscoe's got the light. And alternate diagram to previous conclusion false. And once again, all the given statements are what? Affirmative. Affirmative statements, negative conclusion cannot be done. We can make that one false in any way. Isn't it? Hence, what is your answer? Only one. That is choice one, question number 71. Then coming to 72, and some trees are roses. Now some trees are roses, 3 and a rose, 3 and a rose, and some roses are plants, rose and a plants. Only a few plants are trees. Only a few plants are trees. Okay, some trees are roses, and at the same time some roses are plants, some of the roses are plants. And at the same time, only a few plants are trees. Only some plants are trees, but not all. Then, only some plants are trees, but not. ఈ plants అన్ని trees అయితే అవ్వకూడదు. Then next one, and some roses are trees. Some roses are trees is always, some trees are roses is nothing but some roses are trees. And some trees are not plants. Now these are the trees that are not plants, that is definitely true. To make this one false, I need to write all trees are plants. I mean, all trees are plants? Yes, this entire plant cannot be part of tree. Tree can be a part of this plant. Hence alternate diagram to previous conclusion false. And so your answer only one, that is choice one, question number 72. Then 73, some purple or green. Now some purple or green can be written as, now these are the purple that are green, purple and a green, and only a few green is red. Only some green is red, but not all. Only some green is red, and no red is blue, no intersection between red and blue. Now with the help of this one, some green is not blue, that is true as of now. Some green is not blue, true. And all that is green is a positive. Now the second one, now it is a positive. Coming to the first one, some green is not blue. To make this one false, now I need to write all green is blue. Now in order to prove this one all green or blue here, is it possible to prove all green or blue? And if you write blue like this, then no red is a blue will become false. Hence alternate diagram cannot be done. That means we cannot make this conclusion false at least once. As it cannot be false at least once, then we need to agree the fact it will be true forever. Then, and second, all red is green is a false. This entire red is a part of green. Yes, hence it is possible. What is your answer? Both 1 and 2, choice by question number 73. The next one, 74 onwards. Now in this question number 74 onwards, and 74 to 76, there are some 3 questions given under this one, and inequality. Now in this inequality is the relation between D and G. Now D is here, E is here, and G is here. Now tell me which element is common here. Now C is common. Now C greater than or equals to D, and G greater than C. G greater than C greater than or equals to D. C greater than D is 2, and D lesser than G is 2. Lesser than or equals to D is false. And C and E. Now the relation between C and E, C is here, E is here. Now C greater than or equals to D greater than E means C greater than E, definitely true. Only 2 follow, choice 2, question number 74. Then 75. Now in this 75, the relation between Z and G. Z is here, G is here, which element is common here? B is common. Z to B greater than, B to G less than. And it's two opposite symbols, hence, and first one does not follow. Second, the relation between D and E. Now in this D and E, E is here, D is here, E lesser than or equals to B, isn't it? And B greater than D. E lesser than or equals to B, B greater than D. Now between these two opposite symbol, no relation. Hence what is your answer? Neither one nor two, choice 3, question number 75. Then 76 one, Q and P. Q to T, T to P. Q greater than T, T greater than P, Q greater than P, P lesser than Q. The next one, Q and L. Now between Q and L, Q greater than V, V greater than or equals to L. That means Q greater than L is true, lesser than L is false. Hence only one follows, that is choice 1, question number 76. The next one, 77. Now how many such digits are there? Now the question is about 5, 7, 3, 6, 4, 9, 8, 4, 7. Now this is the number we have. How many such digits are there in the number which remain in the same position when they are arranged in the ascending order from right to left? Right hand side to left hand side, they are arranged in the ascending order. 1 is not there, then 2 and 3. And how many 3s are there? There is only 1. There are 2 different 4s. And after this 4 there is a 5. And next to 5 there is 6. Next is 7. There are 2 7s, 8 and 9. Now tell me how many remain at the same place here. Now here in this one, my same place of 4 and 2. Other 2 digits that remain at the same position, that is choice to question number 77. Then 78, in a row of 25 students. In a row of 25 students, money is 18th from the right hand. Now this is money who is 18th from the right hand, 17 plus 1, 18. 8 students are there between money and Venu. Now between money and Venu, there are some exactly 8 students. That means Venu can be either left hand side or to the right hand side. Now if money is here, now between money and Venu there are 8 persons. There are 17 persons to the right hand side of money. 8 plus 1, 9 plus 8 is 17. And Venu and Mani. And 8 students, all of them are facing. Find the position of Venu from the right hand. Now the position of Venu from the right hand side. In a row of clearly given 25 students. Now here and 17 plus 1, 18 plus 8. How much? 18 plus 8, 26. That means, can we have this money Venu to the left hand side or no? And this case is ruled out because we are having only 25. Hence, position of Venu from the right hand, and what is the position? 9. 9th that is choice. Now follow here a little. And initially we have two different possibilities. Out of this, one is ruled out because the total number of students must be 25. It is exceeding 25, hence that is ruled out. Then coming to 79 onwards. Now in this 79 onwards, now how many persons are there? There are some 8 persons A through H and a whole different positions. What are the positions we have? CEO, and what is the next one here? And CEO, Executive Director ED, and next to Executive Director CGM, and next to CGM General Manager, and next to General Manager DGM, and next one Manager and Assistant Manager, and next to Assistant Manager it is a clerk. Now how many persons are there? There are some 8 persons. They hold different positions like this. Then coming to condition number 1. Now in condition number 1, now F is junior than G. F is junior than whom? F is junior than G. That means G is senior than F. F is the word immediate is not given and senior to DGM. And F is senior to DGM, and F can be in the first 4 places. And out of which and strictly in these 3 places only. Hence there are 3 different possibilities to this F. And G is not CEO, G cannot be here. G cannot be here, then at the lowest, and G can be at this. Isn't G is here. Then in the next case, G can be here. Now G is here, F will be here. G and F. There are only 2 possibilities to this G. And in this case, F can be either at this place or at this place. There are 2 different possibilities to this F. Then next one, and G is not 2 designations are in between H and B. Now in between H and B, there are exactly 2. And H got better position than B, and say H and B must be like. And H is above this. And next one, more than 1 person is junior to D. That means D cannot be more than 1 person. That means at the lowest D can be the manager or above this manager. Isn't it? Cannot be below this manager because more than 1 person is given. A is senior to only 3 persons, 1, 2, 3, A must be here. Hence, A must be the DGM. Now if A is DGM, now we need to discuss about H and B. And H and B, where can we have this H? And H cannot be here. And H cannot be here. Now H cannot be here. This case is completely ruled out. Are you getting this one or not? And in the next case, now if you take H at this place, we are taking just a possibility. H is here. Then 1, 2, B will be here. If B is here, F will be here. That is one possible. And in the next case, now if G is here, then A will be here. Then what about H? And F can be at any one of these 2 places. And A is senior to only C is senior to GM. And C is senior to GM. Hence in this case, C is senior to GM is not possible. Isn't it? Hence before this DGM, we need to have H, and we need to have F, and we need to have G, and we need to have C. Isn't it? Hence these are the persons we have. Then as G is here, then G and F. F must be after this one, F is here. Hence at the lowest, H must be at this. Now if H is here 1, 2, and who is the person? B is. Now if B is here, then D can be here. Now D is here, then F must be here. F is here, C is here. Who is the person left over? E is the person left. Clear? Now this is about question number 79 to 83. Then next one 84 onwards. 84 to 86, these 3 are based on directions here. 84 to 86 directions. Now in the directions, Sonu starts from point G and walks 9 meters west to reach a point C. So let's start with this one. Then now Sonu starts from point G. This is the initial position G, and from here he walks how many meters? 9 meters towards west and to reach a point C. Then from this one, then he takes left hand and walks 5 meters to reach a point A, and A is how many meters? 5 meters. From that he walks 14 meters towards his left hand side to reach point E. Now point E, what is the distance we have? 14. Now this is 9 plus 5 is 14. And then he takes again left hand and walks 11 meters to reach point H. From here 11 meters to reach point H, this is 5 and this is 6 and this is 6. 11 meters to reach point H. From that point he walks 3 meters east to reach point here. From here 3 meters east to reach point here. Then then he takes left hand and walks 2 meters to reach point and left hand side and 2 meters to reach point B. Finally he walks 8 meters left to reach B. From here 8 meters means from here to here this is 3 meters and again there's 5 more meters, that 5 equals 3. And finally D is here. Now D and G are in a vertical straight line. Are you getting this one or not? Then coming to question number 84, what is the distance between G and D? Now the distance between G and D is 6 plus 2, how much? 8 meters, so choice 184. Then next one 85, and if H is in which direction with respect to A? And H is in which direction with respect to A? In order to reach the H from A, first we need to go towards north and towards east. North and east, northeast, that is choice 85 is choice. And 86, and find the odd one out. B and H. Now B and H, now what about this B? B is northeast of H. And B is to the northeast of H. And H and G. And H is to the northeast of G. And F is to the northeast of E, isn't it? F is to the northeast of E. Then choice for C and D. Now C is to the southwest of D. As C is to the southwest of D, choice for is odd one.